guys, welcome to this week's studio vlog. This week I am going to be starting a new project. Well, it's more like I'm actually going to be restarting it. So I applied for the Adobe Creative Residency in January, and you've probably already seen from some of my previous vlogs from last year that I was working on a children's book and I was designing some characters and I was coming up with a story. I didn't really go into much development with it in my studio vlogs because I stopped working on it because I wanted to use the story for my application for the creative residency. And unfortunately, I have just found out that I didn't get it. So I'm kind of sad about that, but it does now mean I can move on and actually do work on it. Because originally I wasn't planning on using it for the Adobe Creative Residency, but I thought it would be a really good fit for it, which is why I couldn't really do any work on it when, if I had gotten it, I would have then had to do the work later on, so it wasn't like I could do any work on it until I found out whether or not I had actually got it or hadn't got it. So I think there was like 900 applicants, so I had a lot of competition, but now I can work on the children's book in these studio vlogs. So I have started doing a few things. I have done the character designs. I'm not sure how much I will tweak them. I am quite happy with a few of them. A few of them I think might need a little bit changing and you know, fiddling with and making a little bit of changes so they kind of work, and yeah, you know, like turnarounds and stuff to make sure that everything works and they look good. I have been drawing a lot of Posy the Hedgehog recently, so I should probably tell you what the story is about first before I go into making it. But I've written a little book about my character Posy the Hedgehog, who is a postie, a postman, or a post hedgehog, and she goes and delivers parcels to all her friends that live in the deep dark forest with her. And I've written the story out already. There might be a few things that I want to change. I think I need to plan out what's on each page, but other than that I'm pretty happy with how it is anyway. I need to make a dummy copy. I need to make sketches for what's going to be on each page, and then I actually need to finish the illustrations and complete it. So my goal for this project is to get it published. Obviously that is going to be quite difficult, and obviously it's not the easiest thing, so it's possible that it won't get published. But at the same time I could also self-publish it as well, though I would prefer to go through, like, you know, getting it actually published first and get it in bookstores the more traditional way. But I could definitely self-publish it myself and sell it to whoever may want a copy. So I think I'm going to have a look through what I've already done and kind of figure out the next steps and what I need to do. I did create a timeline for my Adobe application, so I can have a look at that. Obviously my studio vlogs will still include other work I work on too, so don't worry, it's not all just going to be about creating this book. But I thought it was just a good idea to explain everything to you guys so you know what's going to be happening over the next couple of months, so you aren't just kind of wondering what I'm working on. I thought I'd do a little bit of an explanation first. So I've had a look through everything I've already got, and I think what I need to do is plan out what's going to be on each page, like what part of the story is going to be on each page. There's this template I always use when I'm planning out my children's book, so I'm going to print one of them off and I'm going to kind of figure where everything is. On my Word document I've kind of like numbered the lines of where each page is going to be, but I think I need to alter a few things as I'm not sure I've got enough pages yet, but I think I can get enough pages, and I think there needs to be more pages anyway for all the illustrations, so I'm going to go and sort that out. So children's books are generally 32 pages, including the front and the back and all the like copyright pages and everything. So that leaves like 24 pages left for the actual story and illustrations. So like this is the front cover here, and then these are like the end pages inside the books, and then you've got like the copyright and the title, and then all of these are the actual stories, and then again the other end pages and the back cover. So I've printed off this template. I will try and remember to put a link down below in the description of where I got it from. Remind me in the comments if I haven't and you want to use it, but I just find this really useful to like kind of just draw over and like plan out where everything is going to go. So yeah, I'm going to do that now. I've also got the Word document with the actual story on, so I'm going to go through that and number each line with what page it will be on too. So my last plan was kind of messy because, you know, I was planning it out, so I've just quickly rewritten it so everything's a little bit clearer for me, and I've also made sure that the Word document like all works with this as well, so I can easily follow everything step by step. So now I am ready to start actually doing the proper planning of it, so like the illustrations, not just the words, where the words are going to go on the page, how the characters are going to be positioned, and all that kind of stuff. So I need to do some thumbnails to kind of work that out, and I think that's probably going to take me a while. Usually I'm pretty bad at doing a lot of sketches. I normally like my first idea and just stick with that, but I really think I need to kind of experiment and explore more ideas, and I also need to decide how like the scenery is going to look, what are the trees going to look like, what kind of colours I'm going to use. So I need to sort of explore the whole universe of my children's book and discover like what it's going to look like. This stage is going to have a lot of sketches in it and experiments, so I am going to be using my Strathmore mixed media book to kind of try and play around with different things. However, I will be making the final illustrations using Procreate as I want them to be done digitally. So I'm just gonna get something to eat now. I've drawn quite a few things and I'm really happy with how they're coming out, and yeah, I'm kind of glad I've decided to like do loads of thumbnails and try and get all my ideas down instead of just like rushing into the first one I do, because yeah, I've definitely got a few favourites that weren't the first ones here. I mean, I know these are just the cover pages and they're not anything too important, but I'm just kind of like warming up and getting into it, and yeah, I am enjoying it. I was kind of earlier was like, oh, I'm gonna have to come up with loads of ideas and stuff because I don't normally like doing this, but I've actually been enjoying it, which is good because, you know, obviously it's something I do want to have to enjoy doing as I'm going to be working on a while, and I really want to get into colouring everything now, but I think it's better to get all the thumbnails done first in case there are any changes I want to make later on. Because now I'm going into like doing the main pages, I wanted to make sure that I'm kind of like designing everything else that exists in the world, like the trees, the objects and everything. And one of the things that is definitely very important in the story is Posy's little boat that she goes on and delivers her letters with. I've had this idea for a while where it is a paper boat, if that makes sense, you know, one of the ones that you just fold up and you kind of make out of origami. I really want to give her one of those. I thought that'd just be really cute and it kind of fit in with the whole kind of like papers and letters and stuff. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with it, but I have done a few little doodles with it. I don't know, I just thought it'd be kind of cute just to kind of look like that, and she's just like sailing with all her stuff in the back of her boat. It's possible I might change it because obviously in the water a paper boat like that wouldn't be that sturdy for that long, but I don't know, you know, it's just a children's book. I just thought it'd be something fun to put in, but it's definitely something I'm still gonna think about. So I'm going to stop for tonight, and tomorrow I'm going to pick this up and do some more sketches and like figure out more about Posy's universe. And I also believe my NFC tags to make my amiibo keyrings are arriving tomorrow, so I'm also going to put them together and try and get them to work. Hopefully they'll work, but we'll have to see. Hey, so it is Monday. Unfortunately, the parts I need to make the Animal Crossing amiibos have not arrived yet, but I am going to get on and draw some more Animal Crossing characters, and then later today, if these parts don't arrive, I'm going to work some more on my children's book. Thursday. I'm not really sure why. I just haven't been feeling as motivated as I have been the last few days. I think it's just because my plans haven't really gone through for today. You know, the keyring parts haven't arrived still. And then I think I just feel a bit, I just want to go outside and do stuff. I just feel a bit stuck. Everyone's in the same boat, but I'm either at home or I'm at work and I'm not really going out. I went to the shop just to pick up a couple of things, but yeah, it's just, I don't know. I'm just not feeling doing much work today, so I might take a break because I'm just not really feeling it and I'm not getting anything done. If I force myself to do stuff, I feel like I'll just feel worse in the end, so I might just edit some of this video and then tomorrow I can start fresh and I can play some Animal Crossing this evening. So all the stuff I needed to make the amiibos have arrived. I have just tested it and I've managed to get Marshall to come into my campsite, so I know it definitely works. Now I just need to put everything together, so I'm going to go and do that now.
It is not in line with the Dodo Airlines dock.
So I've got a bunch of keyrings made. I actually have quite a few. This has taken me a long time to do. At the beginning I was kind of like figuring out like the sizes and stuff and getting my printer set up and all that kind of thing, but I am really happy with how they look. So they're just like little heart keyrings and they're double-sided, so you've got the character on both sides, and then you can just like scan them into the game, and the villager moves in. Yeah, I'm really happy with how these came out, but they do take a while to make. Here are all the keyrings I have made. I have so many of them. So now I'm gonna go and take some photos of them because I think that's gonna take a while. So Animal Crossing has been a bit noisy. So unfortunately I couldn't film myself obviously taking photos of the keyrings with this camera because, you know, I'm using it to take the photos, but I'm now ready to edit them. It didn't take me long to take photos. I thought it'd take a while, but to be honest it was just like a couple of group shots with all of them together, and then individually, and then a shot with it on my Switch, kind of like show it's for Animal Crossing. But yeah, it wasn't too bad really, but now I have to edit them, which is gonna take a while I think. It's Thursday today. Unfortunately my computer kept crashing, so there wasn't much to film. I was just editing and, you know, it just wasn't working with the filming and like it kept crashing, so I stopped filming, so I didn't get much footage for that. But then I did put them on my website and I released them, and I might have possibly made a post in an Animal Crossing Facebook group and I completely sold out, which is absolutely insane. I really can't believe it. I still can't believe it. Like, and I have a lot of keyrings to make. I think I have around 100 keyrings, I believe, to make, maybe a little bit more. I've got 67 orders and a couple of people did order more than one, and some people ordered as many as like 4 or 5. So I have got a lot of work to do. I did manage to get just one packaged and posted out this morning. I actually packaged it last night and then, yeah, I sent it off this morning because, you know, I'd done it. But I do want to get a lot more done. So I have just come back from work, so I'm probably gonna go and get something to eat, and then I don't think I'm gonna do lots of stuff, but I might put together my boxes because all my boxes look like this, so I do have to fold them up and everything myself. I also ordered some more NFC tags, which will be arriving tomorrow morning, so I don't really want to put like too many keyrings together, you know, without the tags in them, but that does mean I can still definitely like cut out the heart shapes out of my photo paper to get them ready, but I wouldn't actually be able to like put them completely together, if that makes sense. I also want to clean my flat a bit. Like, it's a bit of a mess right now because you know, yesterday I was going through trying to find packaging and find everything, so my kitchen's a mess because all my packaging stuff's everywhere, and then I've got all this stuff I'm cutting out, and I just need to find a way to organize it, sort everything out because it's a bit messy. So I think I might just tidy everything up so I can start from fresh, even if that does mean I won't be able to get anything packaged till tomorrow. You know, a lot of these places, which sounds really bad, I want to get stuff out to people as soon as I possibly can, but I really wasn't expecting them to do this well. Like, I was expecting to maybe get like a max 5 sales, maybe. I really didn't expect to sell this many, so I wasn't really prepared for it, which is really bad, but I didn't know it was gonna happen. I didn't realize they'd do that well. So yeah, I think in future what I'm gonna do is I'll pre-make the keyrings and then put them online, and then once that stock's gone, they've gone, and I won't make any. They'll just be what I've got already, and then I'll update it whenever I can. I think I'm also going to do some cute little animals as well to put in some keyrings. I'm not really sure exactly what I'm going to do with that yet, but that's something I definitely want to explore, because I want to have my own characters and my own, you know, designs, my stuff I've made completely myself. So it is now Friday. This is going to be the last day of this vlog. So yesterday I did make some boxes and I tidied my flat just because it just needed tidying. I needed to get my kind of the space together so I could go through and sort everything out. I have also made a couple of these boxes, so I've figured out how these all fold up and everything, and now I just need to put them all together and like print postage labels and everything. You can see here I've kind of started putting together some orders already, but it means I am prepared and kind of organized, and I'm kind of figuring everything out. So today I am going to be packing more orders and putting keyrings together. So I'm going to end this video here. I hope you did enjoy it, and next week I will be packaging more orders, making more keyrings, and hopefully working more on my children's book, which I am really excited that I have actually started, and I can't wait to see how it does develop. And thank you so much to everyone who's joined this week. I've had a lot of new subscribers and a lot of new Instagram followers too. So thank you so much if you've come over. This week has been kind of crazy with all the Animal Crossing orders, and I am still working through them. I really didn't expect to do so well on it, so thank you so much if you did buy something from my shop. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment below telling me what you've been up to this week, and don't forget to hit the notification bell and the subscribe button so you'll be the first to be notified for when I next upload. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next week.